What is up, all my fellow Turbos? This is Steve Turbo, the Hyper Arcade Turbo Bros, coming to you with another unboxing video for all the neat gaming-related goodies we managed to go out and find. Today, we actually had a pretty big release date in terms of Nintendo products. We had 3 brand new Amiibos and Pokken Tournament. So this is pretty exciting. I've been really waiting for this one for a little while. So let's not waste any time. Shall we get started? Alright, so the first one on the list, where do we pick? Where do we begin? Let's start with Famicom ROB. Famicom ROB originally was a Japan-exclusive ROB color, which took the original Famicom gaming system colors. So this is actually really, really cool. I was worried that I was going to actually have to import this, but then they made it available here in the United States, so it's pretty great. Now, as you all know, we have a certain way of doing things here. We don't keep shit in the box. We don't keep nothing in the box here. No, sir. Not how we do things at all. Wow. Okay, he is really, really cool. I will say, he is just awesome looking. He really has kind of that old, like, smoky looking, like that kind of like weird, dirty looking white to his finish. The red is cool, and right here on the base you see Family Computer Robot. Famicom ROB. Imagine that. So yeah, this is actually really awesome. Like, ROB looks amazing, I will say. I had to have him. I absolutely had to have him. I wasn't sure how available for how long he would be, so I said, you know what, let me not wait on this one, because the last couple times I did that, didn't turn out good, man. Didn't turn out good. So I'm really happy to have Famicom ROB. We also managed to get one for Jake as well. But man, he is cool. So let's get right into the next one, and one that I've been really personally excited about. I mean, if you guys, are new to the channel, you'll know that we're huge Street Fighter fans here. And today marked the release of the Ryu Amiibo. That's right, I actually thought that I would ever get something like this, because I don't know, man, it just never seemed like, Capcom and Nintendo would have gotten along for too long to actually put Ryu in Smash, but this is just awesome. There we go. Just required a more gentle touch, I suppose. Man, Ryu is surprisingly big. Like, he's a surprisingly big Amiibo. Like, I gotta say, I really like it. Now, granted, compared to my actual Street Fighter V Ryu statue, I mean, there's a pretty big difference there. But I digress. We leave him over here. But yeah, Ryu looks really great, guys. I gotta say, Ryu looks really awesome. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't break or bend, but this is just awesome. Like, this is something I really honestly never thought that I was going to get when I first started collecting Amiibos. So this is really cool. If you're a Street Fighter fan, even if you're not a big Smash Bros. Fan, you owe it to yourself to go out and get Ryu at least. I mean, Ryu is just really awesome. If you didn't have the opportunity to get the Street Fighter V Special Edition and get the 10-inch Ryu, then this one will be definitely a little better for you, I will say. Ryu was pretty available everywhere I went, so you shouldn't have any problem finding him if you don't wait too long, I will say. But yeah, he's really awesome. Happy to have Ryu in the collection. And last but not least, as far as our new Amiibos go, Roy from Fire Emblem and Super Smash Bros. Respectively. So, Roy was one that I was really worried about because, well, with Fire Emblem characters, they're always extremely difficult to get and extremely difficult to pre-order. None of that was the case with Roy. He was very easy to get, and as a matter of fact, I was able to go right over there and get one for a friend of mine. He was GameStop exclusive, so you had to go to GameStop to get him. If you're lucky and if your GameStop isn't super crazy busy, then you should have no problem getting Roy. So, not gonna waste no time. Ooh, wow. Alright. So Roy is, man, just like the other Fire Emblem characters, he is absolutely awesome looking. Like, he is really cool. I do notice a bit of a bend to his sword behind him, but it's behind him, so you really can't tell. So that's kind of just something that you can really overlook. He does have kind of the design emblem on the back of his cape. I don't know if you guys can see that through the poverty cam. And his face isn't super goofy like Marth's was, so let me tell you guys, he is really, really awesome looking. Again, myself being a Fire Emblem fan, I absolutely had to have him, and considering I already have Marth, Robin, Lucina, and Ike, it was just bound to happen. So, at this point, that really only leaves one more Fire Emblem character, and that's Corrin, and we will see how the availability for Corrin goes. I think it would be pretty cool if they made a male and female Corrin amiibo. That would be pretty sick. But Roy is, like the other Fire Emblem characters, just stunning. He's an awesome-looking amiibo. Definitely worthwhile to add to your collection. Absolutely go out and get him if you still can. Definitely add Roy. So finally, we had the release of Pokken Tournament. Made sure to pick this one up. From the developers of the Tekken series, this one, Pokken Tournament, looks interesting. It looks like it has kind of like a Tekken-esque fighting style along with the combat from Naruto Ninja Storm and some of the Dragon Ball games. Really looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to crack this guy open. We will be doing some videos, provided, you know, the Nintendo company or Pokemon company or whomever isn't a bunch of giant jerks and decides to fucking copyright claim these videos. Pardon me, I try to keep these videos free of swearing, you know, just in case there's any kids watching. And inside of it, because we got one of the first edition runs of Pokken Tournament, we got the Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card. And what this does is it actually unlocks Shadow Mewtwo in the game. Oh, I'm nervous about this. I don't want to bend the card. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to go to my local card shop and get like a little tough plastic holder for this. Because this is a really cool card, and I really don't want to get damaged. But yeah, I mean, doesn't seem like anything super duper fancy in terms of cards. Like, I've seen a lot of really cool trading cards in the past from back in the day when I used to collect Yu-Gi and Pokemon cards. But yeah, you got the little NFC chip right there on the back, and that's Shadow Mewtwo. Really, really cool looking. I mean, if you know anything about Tekken, I mean, this one kind of came, obviously, that they always do like a darker Shadow version of one of their characters in the game. In most cases, not all, but in most cases. So yeah, he's probably going to be hard as balls, I'm sure, to defeat, but this unlocks him in the game. So guys, that is all I have for you today as far as our little unboxing goodies go. Stay tuned for some Pokken Tournament videos. We'll try and get some versus gameplay up on the channel, even though versus gameplay is a little difficult in Pokken Tournament from what I understand, but we'll figure it out. I always manage to figure it out. So guys, thank you all for watching, and let me know if you had any luck today on your amiibo hunt. Was it easier for you than it has been before, or did you have a little bit of difficulty? Let me know in the comments section below how your hunt went, and let me know if you're enjoying Pokken Tournament, if you picked it up. And also, which one of the new amiibos is your favorite out of the bunch. I love talking to you guys about this kind of stuff. Also, make sure you like the video, make sure you share it to the people who you think would be interested, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. That just keeps all this content regularly going. You know, that's what helps out most of all. So, thank you guys again, and we'll see you next time, alright?